after the seventh, I went down the tunnel and I asked him, "How are you doing?" And he said, because he was at 100 pitches after the seventh, and he said, "I'm good." And I asked him, "Are you strong?" And he said, "I'm strong. I'm good." I said, "All right, I'm giving you 20 pitches, and that's it." So I said, "You better get quick outs." And he did. He said, "I will," and he did. So it was great, fantastic moment. Great game. He was him and JT just linked up perfectly. It was just a great night. The one good thing about his pitches were there weren't many stressful ones. I mean, it wasn't like he was working out of jams and things like that. So in my mind, it was like, okay, if he gets 113, 114, 115 pitches, we got to get him out because we got to keep this guy healthy. You know how important health is for me, and he's got a career to think about, and I got to think about his career. The good thing is that he's going to have probably 8 days off before his next start because of the days off. So he's going to go in a straight recovery here for the next couple of days. Boy, what a performance. I mean, his first two starts there, he gives us 17 innings. The first start in Miami, he saves our bullpen, so we virtually had nothing, not much anyway. And now this tonight, and what a welcoming night to Philadelphia.
All right, let's bring in our front office insider, Jim Bowden, for more on Lorenzen. Jim, lots to digest from what Phillies manager Rob Thompson just said there. After hearing all of that, are you okay with him letting Lorenzen go for it?
No, I'm not. I think he should have been taken out after 8 innings when he was at 111 pitches. The first 3 innings, he threw 50 pitches. That's a lot of pitches. He had 4 walks in the game. So I always had a rule when I was the GM that no pitcher goes over 120 pitches under any circumstances, because that's what the doctors, the physicians, and the research says, that you should stop at 120. That's the limit. Now, look, as a GM, you look at it with 3 different PowerPoints, right? Number 1, you got to keep the players healthy, short-term and long-term. That's the first goal. Number 2, it's to win games. Now, in terms of individual accomplishments, you can do whatever you want as long as it doesn't affect 1 and 2, doesn't affect health or winning games. Now, in terms of health, let's talk about Michael Lorenzen and his career, okay? The most innings he's ever pitched in the big leagues in his 9-year career is 113 2/3 innings, and that was in 2015. He threw 97 2/3 innings last year. He's already at 122 2/3 this year. And I got to worry about him pitching the rest of August, the month of September, and I'm hoping the month of October, because you're trying to win a World Series. So he's already at a point innings-wise that I'm not comfortable. And now we're going to push to try to get a no-hitter? No, I need Lorenzen to win games in October. I don't need him to win this game in August, and I don't care about the individual accomplishment. It's 2023, so I had a problem with it, and that's my viewpoint. I thought he should have come out after 8.
So then, Jim, how would you manage this moving forward then? If, as you say, if he's maxed out innings already, how would you manage this based on all the time that's left before we even get to the playoffs?
Well, I mean, look, the Phillies are all in, so they're going to go pedal to the metal, and you just got to hope that he stays healthy. Now, you saw in the interview, Rob Thompson said he doesn't have to pitch for 8 days. That's going to allow him to have recovery. As a GM, I would go down and talk to my manager after the game and tell him I'm not happy that he threw 124 pitches, even though he's going to get 8 days to rest. And I would say, next outing, no more than 70 to 80 pitches. And the next outing after that, no more than 70 to 80 pitches. I don't want individual accomplishments. I want to bring a world championship to Philadelphia. And I know it's unpopular these days to not let a guy have a no-hitter, and I don't want to take the fun away from him or his teammates or the city. But I got to, as a GM and a front office executive or former one, you have to look at the entire season and the health of his career, quite frankly.